A former Baltimore City Schools police officer and head football coach is now a convicted criminal.
As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, Lawrence Smith appeared this morning in federal court where he accepted a plea deal for stealing taxpayer dollars. Chris joins us live in studio now with more. Chris?
Well, for years, Lawrence Smith has been a man who's been making news. He is an 8-time state high school football champion in football and City Schools police officer who once was dubbed a unicorn by the president of the police union, but now he is a convicted felon. Today, in U.S. federal court, Smith pleaded guilty to felony wire fraud and tax evasion. Smith, for years, has been a popular figure in Baltimore. There he is right there, pictured with the mayor and CEO of the school system just a few years ago after winning a state football championship. But in September 2023, Smith was arrested by the FBI, accused of tax violations and fraudulently submitting overtime to obtain more than $215,000 taxpayer dollars. Just months prior to being arrested in January 2023, Project Baltimore first exposed that Smith was logging police overtime when it appeared he was not working. We uncovered Facebook Live videos that show Smith driving a boat on the Chesapeake Bay, coaching football, or on vacation when his overtime form said he was working. After we aired that video, just 8 months later, Smith was arrested. We tried to speak with Smith today after court. Mr. Smith, you pleaded to wire fraud and income tax evasion. Do you have any statements that you want to make to the community? Do you have anything that you want to say to your former players? You were a mentor to many kids in the city. What message do you think this sends to them? Do you have any statement at all to the Baltimore City Schools community? Do you feel like you let them down? Now, as part of the plea deal, Smith agreed to pay $200,000 in restitution, but the convictions against him do carry a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison. A judge will ultimately decide. A date for his sentencing has not yet been set.
And so, Chris, you and your team have been at the forefront of breaking news on this story, exposing how Smith was accused of fraudulently obtaining taxpayer dollars. But city schools kept paying him after he was arrested and charged. What do you know about that?
Yeah, so that was 1 year ago, Kai, that we broke the news that even after being indicted by the FBI for stealing taxpayer dollars, Smith was still being paid by taxpayers. City schools placed him on administrative leave after he was arrested, but they kept him on the payroll where he was paid around $93,000 a year after being accused of stealing $215,000. We did reach out to city schools asking if the district will try to recoup that money. We will answer that question. Well, we will tell you what their answer was tonight on Fox 45 News at 10. I'm Chris Papps. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.